Big breeze go blow, Agbada self go come. Big rain go fall down, and life go be stronger. But we go able to nap, just like Watasay Ston. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They go happy, they go grocery, they go massy. But still we go able to nap king. Like a
Watasay Ston, episode 13.
Watasay Ston.
Modu.
Yes, Nenneh.
What's this I hear?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You don't know?
Nenneh, your ears belong to you. So how do you expect me to know what you heard?
Didn't you tell me that you stood your ground against Chief at the last meeting? Isn't that what you told me?
Nenneh, I thought you were going about your oyster business. Aren't you going to do business today?
That's not what I'm talking about. Answer my question. See the way Marie just embarrassed you.
Don't mind Marie. She's lying.
You are the liar.
Nenneh.
Nenneh what? Marie just embarrassed you seriously. A big man like you should not lie. And here you were boasting and yes, you were just blowing hot air.
Nenneh, stop this. That's enough. Remember, I'm your husband. And you should watch what you are saying.
To tell you the truth, Modu, you embarrassed me. I couldn't even respond to Marie. Marie should not win an argument with me.
She has nothing over you. I am the one involved.
You are my husband. Whatever affects you affects me.
Nenneh, please go about your oyster business. That meeting is all in the past.
When is Chief going to summon another meeting?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not close to Chief. Why are you asking?
Because I want to be at the next meeting.
I don't believe that Chief will summon another meeting soon because we really gave him the peace of our mind. So he will not dare to summon another meeting.
Who gave him the peace of mind?
We.
Just listen to yourself. You've started again.
Started what?
Don't you know?
No, you have to tell me. All I know is Chief will never pass bylaws here. We won't allow him to bring shut laws to this community. After all, we elected him and he should do our bidding.
Modu. You know, let me go about my business before I say something I will regret.
I had told you that long ago.
I'm off.
Thank God she has left. I can now get some peace. I'm tired of all this talk.
What did you say? Are you talking to me?
No. I was just saying goodbye. And that may God help your business today.
Okay.
Marie's mouth is like a runaway river. She's responsible for all this stress. I will deal with her. Oh yes. Let her just wait.
Hey!
Yes, Moku.
I want you to continue to clear the whole area.
You mean over there by the mangrove trees?
Yes, that's what I want.
Okay, sir.
All that area by the mangrove tree should be cleared.
Yes, sir.
Remember, the more work you do, the more money you will earn. Anyone who doesn't work hard doesn't get paid.
Okay, Moku.
Okay, Moku. Just keep cutting those trees.
Those men seem to be cutting down those mangrove trees. This is Moku's farm. He's so stubborn. They are just cutting indiscriminately. If Chief does not pass these bylaws, we will end up with a lot of problems. Let me go and meet him.
Susan!
Yes, Moku.
I see you have come to visit me here at my farm again today. You're welcome.
Don't welcome me. You know this is my route every day to the clinic. Moku, what are you doing?
I don't understand.
What are you and your men doing? You are cutting all the mango trees.
Yes. Do you have problem with that?
Yes. I have a very big problem with that. What you're doing is not right. You have been told to stop cutting the mangroves, but you are proving to be stubborn. The indiscriminate cutting of the mangroves is responsible for the different problems we are experiencing recently in this town. Remember the loss of Musu's child 2 months ago. You are cutting down the trees and are not planting any new ones.
Susan, Forget about mangroves and let's talk about something better. Why are you rejecting my love? Do you think I won't be able to take care of you?
Hey, Moku, please. I have told you I am a married woman. And that is not the reason why I came to talk to you.
Why are you here then?
I saw you cutting the mangroves. Wasn't your farm flooded 2 months ago?
Yes.
That was because you had cut the mangroves. Don't you realize that?
That's what you all are saying, but I don't agree.
Moku.
Susan, let us discuss our love now. I am ready to marry you if you give me the chance.
Hey, please! What sort of nonsense talk is that? Have you ever heard of a woman marrying 2 men in this country?
Okay, leave your husband and marry me. I will make you very happy.
Moku. Moku, stop this. I will report you to the chief if you don't get your men to stop cutting the mangroves.
You are free to tell him.
So I should tell him?
Yes, that is what I just said. What can the chief do to me? Am I a child? Go and tell him if you like.
I am off to the chief now. You will get to know that I am very serious.
Go! Instead of saying something that will make me happy.
I am done with you. Do you think I am preoccupied with relationship matters?
Just go. Chief can do nothing to me. The bylaws that would have given him the power to punish me have not been passed. So there is nothing he can use against me. Instead of loving me, you want to be a champion for mangroves. But I will never give up. You will love me someday.
We need to finish this work quickly. Do you understand?
Yes, Nenneh.
The oysters that we are harvesting will benefit all of us. When we sell them, all of us who worked hard will get some money.
That's true, Nenneh.
So, let's all put our shoulders to the wheel and work hard. In fact, I will even pay some people before I sell the oysters.
True. That is why we are working so hard, Nenneh.
You are a leader, so we work very hard for you.
Sure, no contest.
That's what I want to hear. Support me in my work and I will support you too in yours.
Good talk, good talk.
Let's go to work now.
Sure.
Cut the root of the mangrove tree so we can get the oyster easily.
That's what we are doing.
That is where we get our living, so we should be serious about it. Nobody will institute any bylaw to affect our survival.
True.
Nenneh, what is going on here?
What you see is what's going on.
Nenneh, I'm surprised at you.
Surprise? Why? Did I kill someone?
You call yourself a leader and you are behaving in such a way?
Brima, how am I behaving?
Nenneh, the way you are harvesting the oyster is wrong. You are destroying the mangroves. This is one of the reasons the town is experiencing all the floods.
Do you want to send me back to school?
I don't want to send you back to school. I'm just telling you the truth.
You're just talking. What truth are you talking about?
You can harvest the oysters without cutting the trees.
What?
All you need to do is simply scrape the oysters from the stem roots of the trees. That will save the trees. But the way you are doing it now will kill the mangroves. And next year, you will have nowhere to harvest oysters.
Did you plant these trees? Who do you expect to sit in a boat and waste a lot of time scraping oysters? This is the best way we are doing it now. We have no time to waste.
What is Brima up to?
Does he want to obstruct our work?
Forget about him. Just go about your work. I will deal with him. He thinks he is the one who planted these trees.
That's the other thing. You're cutting the roots will kill the trees. And you are not even planting any back.
Brima, leave us alone. Stop attempting to put us in school.
Again, this has nothing to do with school. I'm telling you the truth. And I will go and report you to the chief for destroying the mangroves.
Tell him. Will he come and flog us with cane? Does anyone interfere with your fishing?
If I'm doing anything wrong, you have the right to tell me. Your husband uses monofilament nets. I don't. Do you see mine? These are the correct nets to use. The holes are quite big.
That's your business.
Chief, we need to find a way to address the issue of mangrove destruction in this town. I think we must get people to understand that we need these bylaws.
Chief Bala, I agree with you. We need to pass these bylaws. It will be good for our land and our people. I'm quite sure that we can pass these bylaws. I am convinced that it is the right thing to do. We only have to put our heads together, just as we are collaborating now.
I think the bylaws should be passed now. Otherwise, we will continue experiencing the flooding that we experienced 2 months ago in this town.
That is my fear too. We don't need a flood that will be worse than the last one.
Good afternoon, Chief.
Ah, Susan, how are you? What's brought you here? Is something wrong?
Chief, we need to make an effort.
An effort? For what?
To pass these bylaws.
Susan, what has happened again?
Chief, I met Moku busy cutting the mangroves. When I challenged him, he said he needed to extend his farm as the flood has washed parts of the land. Even though I tried to get him to stop, he was adamant. He keeps extending the area where he is clearing the mangroves.
Chief Bala, did you hear that? This is what we have just been discussing before you arrived, Susan.
Chief, this is a serious problem.
Yes, it's a problem, but we will find a solution.
I had a similar case in my village with a young man who eventually absconded from the village.
We need to take action.
Chief, good afternoon, Chief. Good afternoon, Chief Bala.
Brima, what's wrong? Did someone offend you?
Nobody offended me personally, Chief. It's the town they want to destroy.
Destroy the town? Brima, please explain.
I met Nenneh and our workers cutting the roots of the mangroves.
Nenneh, the women's leader?
Yes, Chief.
Susan is here complaining about Moku, and now you are here with a complaint about Nenneh.
Chief, the bylaws need to be passed. Our people are only afraid of the laws and nothing else. Nenneh is cutting the mangrove trees to harvest oysters.
This is a very serious problem.
I told her she can still get the oysters without cutting the trees.
You are right. They can simply scrape them off the tree roots and stems below the water.
I told them that. They said it will take longer to harvest.
Oh, Bangba town. People are so stubborn.
Seriously.
Chief Bala, all this will end soon.
Why are people so stubborn?
I think it has to do with their source of living and their ability to make money.
That's not quite true, because they can still make money if they simply do the right thing.
Hey, Chief, I have another complaint.
Oh, Brima, another complaint? In Watasay Ston today, Nenneh was played by Salimatu Kamara, Modu by Komrabai T. Kamara, Susan by Fatih Sherif, Brima by Paulo Senesi, Augustine Sanko was Chief Bala, Julius Spencer was Chief, Alex Squire was Walker, and Matilda Campbell and Janet Kamara were Voice 1 and Voice 2. Watasay Ston radio drama is brought to you from the American people through the USAID-funded West Africa Biodiversity and Climate Change WABIC program, and is produced by Premier Media Group.